2016 and offer a variety of breaks from pick your teams and pick your players to random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for breaks come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it. Summer is here and Real Sports Cards is hitting the road on June 16th. I'm talking about the 2025 Real Sports Cards Summer Road Trip, where we'll be virtually road tripping across the country, with a few in-person stops mixed in, giving away something every single day of the road trip tied to the city that we happen to be in that day. All right here on the Real Sports Cards app. But that's just the beginning of the fun, because similar to our collector games last year, you'll be able to accumulate points every single break for a chance to win break credit. The point totals for this will reset weekly, so no matter when you decide to join the fun, you'll always have a chance at the top spot that week. But there will still be a massive prize for the person that accumulates the most points during the duration of the road trip. The road trip begins June 16th on our way to Fanatics Fest in New York City, and will continue through September 7th when we make it back to Minneapolis in time for the grand opening of our new store. We'll have more info on all of this coming soon, which will be posted right here in the app. In the meantime, start grabbing your favorite road trip snacks, crafting that perfect playlist, and filling up on gas, because this is going to be a road trip to remember.
What's happening, everyone? Andrew Niggs back here with Real Sports Cards, and we are live. We have ourselves a $49 Pokemon mixer here, random types number 5 with the new black and white bundles. Let's go and make sure we got the right boxes here. I just guessed quick. We got White Flare, Black Bolt booster bundle, Destined Rivals booster bundle, Surging Sparks booster bundle. We got the Ogerpon premium collection, and then the surprise prismatic box there. So there we go. Make it look all fancy. Can't really see it, but whatever. We tried. We tried. Start off with Destined Rivals here. Hopefully everyone had a great weekend. Hopefully everyone's Monday's off to a good start. This is week 11. Week 11 of the summer road trip. Big discounts in Kakawa Marvel. I'm looking forward to ripping that. If you guys aren't familiar with that, that's just like the Kakawa Disney, but it's actually Marvel now, so chasing all the superheroes, and the product looks awesome. Brand new, just came out late last week. We were lucky enough to get a couple cases in. So yeah, let's see some fun stuff here. Be sure to drop in and say hello. Let me know who's hanging out with me for this one. So yeah, big discounts in that. $10 off the $5 to $10 off the remaining spots in Live Golf as well. Blaziken. Team Rockets Articuno. Greedent. And nice. I like that card. That's cool. Kangaskong. Kangaskong there chilling on the side of the road. Going to the normal type. Normal type going to Royal Pains. Good start there. Good start there. I like the ones with the full art like that. Spidos. Then we have Team Rockets Nidoking EX. And Zamenta. Gonna wrap up our first box, first bundle. Nidoking is 119. That one is 204. All right, Surging Sparks booster bundle. Terrapogus. Gouging Fire. Scramble Switch there on the pink for the trainer spot. Enter Natus. And Kilo Waterell. Kilo Waterell. EX there, electric type. Kilo Waterell. Some of these names. How do they come up with them? That is 68. 68. Electric going to DT Wheezy. All right, let's go ahead. Let's do the Ogerpon box. There's our Heart Flame Mask Ogerpon on our jumbo card. We'll go through these packs, see what we got in here. First, our promos there's the Heart Flame Fire. Buzz Andy, that's funny. 40 there. So I'll show you here. Give me 1 second. Let me get these two top loaded, and I'll show you where you find your assignment. Water there, 64. All right. So if you go to the app, you click on the video. So for instance, you'll have to click on the video because it's full and breaking right now. But if it wasn't breaking yet, it'd be down in here coming up in the breaking. There'll be a breaking section that will show it. It'll be right here. And then you'll go, so you're on the screen here, and then you just scroll on down to right here. So Kyle's got the dark, Miss Chipper, Dragon Steel. I assume that's you, right, Miss Chipper? I think you're the one that said your first break. Appreciate you hopping in. Let me pull the list up quick. Yeah, so that must be, you must be Miss Chipper, so that means you got the Dragon/Steel type. Kind of hard to see. I'm blind. I'd have trouble seeing it as well. But yep, so that's where you'd find it, and then you can click on to watch the randomization or just view the link. This will take you to the link. So this is when I did the random assignment right here. So that's the video of me running the random. So yeah, that's where you find it. I appreciate you hopping in. So it looks like we got Twilight Masquerade, Temporal Forces. Looks like 5 of each. 5 Twilights and 5 Temporals here in this box, the Ogre Pond box. No problem. Thank you for hopping in. Appreciate it. How did you hear about the app, or how did you find out about us? Give me a second. I feel like I got something in my eye. Alright, good. Alright, here we go. The National? Awesome, very cool. Well, welcome. I will give you a heads up. I did put an extra $5 in your account, too, for getting into your first break. Appreciate that. I believe I already put it in, Flutter Main. So you have an extra $5 to spend at some point. Lickitung. That's a cool one. Lickitung there, eating the cupcakes. Lickitung. Normal type there. And then all cards will ship as well. In our Incineroar. Fire. There is Gouging Fire for the fire spot. It's good to see that one's a fire spot, judging by the name. Alakazam. Hollow. Inferape. That's a cool one. I like the Inferapes. The whole ape family's cool. Fire, that's 173. 173 out of 169 or 167. I guess that doesn't matter. Just the first number matters for the summer road trip. Fire going to DT Wheezy. This one was 38. Our lowest now 38. That was 180. So 204 is still our high number. This one is 34, so now 34 is the new low. Just helps us determine our points there for the road trip. 2 weeks left of the summer road trip. And Waterell. Waterell. They're electric. Wait, how can electric bird be underwater? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. Electric going to DT. All right, we got Black Bolt and White Flare. We'll end with those. We'll do the surprise box. Looks like we got Eevee there on our promo. $75 normal type. Those dividers. So 7 left in Golf. Live Golf Prism. 6 left in Cackawall Rival. 18 left in the Topps Baseball Mixer. And then 26 left in the Hockey Mixer. All of the breaks are now discounted. Glaceon Hollow. Treasure Tracker for the trainer spot. Well, there's the Pokeball, is the Hobbin Berry. Munkadori. And that is going to wrap up that box for us. So we have our 2 newest releases there. White Bolt and our Black Bolt and White Flare. Hockey, yeah, hockey's at the end of the afternoon. End of the afternoon. All right, let's do the White Flare first. I don't know the difference. I'm not up to times with all these Pokemon. My son likes it, but hard for me to follow this many. Tornadus there on the Pokeball. Zoroark. Another Pokeball is Trubbish. Trubbish on the Pokeball parallel. And Buffalint. Buffalint there for the normal type. 77. And Durant and Jellicent. Jellicent there. That's a cool one here for the Steel type. Steel this is number 150. Durant there on the Steel. Steel going to Miss Chipper. There you go. Little something. Jellicent there. That's 45 for the Psychic type. Just put it up there, even though it is not our high number. This is 77 there, normal. Trubbish for the dark type. All right, 1 box left. We got the Black Bolt booster bundle here. right, good luck. Zekrom there for the electric type. Number 158, electric to DT Weezy. That is Ponrard on the Pokeball. And Unficent. It's like a pheasant, some type of pheasant. That is 150 there, normal type again. Kyurem 28, that'll be our new low. Water going to another treasure. That is Panpour. And that is going to wrap us up. So that's Panpour on the Pokeball there. Like I said, water will take over our low. Our money mid hit is going to be the normal type. And then also the high number as well. Getting both of those spots there. And that is going to wrap it up. I appreciate everyone for hopping in and hanging out. Do a recap here. Some trainers. We got the Treasure Tracker, Hobbenberry, and then Scramble Switch. That is Tornadus, and then Trubbish. Nidoking there. Team Rocket's Nidoking EX there. Dark. Infrape. That is Hearth Flame Mask Ogerpon. Gouging Fire, and then Incineroar. Durant there for the Steel type, and Ponard there on the Pokeball Parallel. Zekrom EX there, Electric, Waterel, and then Keel Waterel EX. And then Jellicent there for the Psychic. Alright, I won't be able to show you guys the leaderboard yet because Tom has one more break for tonight. But starting off with our high serial number is the normal type going to Royal Pains. We got our low, which is the Kyurem EX there. There is the Wellspring Mask Ogerpon and the Panpour Pokeball there. Water to another treasure. And then in the mid, the normal type crushed. We got Kangaskhan, Lickitung, Unificent, Buffalint, EVEX, and then there it is. Absolute haul there for the normal type. Normal to Royal Pains. Royal Pains with a nice little 6 points to start off the week. I appreciate everyone as always. Like I said, still 4 breaks left for the afternoon, so head over to the app, check out what we got left, see if there's anything interesting, and I will see you guys back here soon. Thanks, everyone. The golf break will begin as soon as it is full.